Welcome to our channel. Today, we're going to summarize Beowulf, an Old English epic poem. Beowulf is an epic poem that tells the tale of a heroic warrior named Beowulf who embarks on a series of valiant adventures. Given the poem's length and complexity, providing a detailed summary of each chapter would be impractical. However, I can give you a general overview of the key events and themes in the poem. Chapter 1, Introduction. The poem begins by introducing the lineage and achievements of the Danish kings, specifically Hrothgar, who builds a great mead hall called Heorot. However, the hall becomes plagued by a fearsome monster named Grendel, who attacks the Danes every night, killing and terrorizing them. Chapter 2, Beowulf's arrival. Beowulf, a Geatish warrior, hears of the troubles in Denmark and offers his assistance to Hrothgar. Accompanied by a group of loyal warriors, Beowulf arrives in Denmark and is welcomed by Hrothgar. Beowulf vows to defeat Grendel and protect the Danes. Chapter 3, Battle with Grendel. Beowulf and his warriors stay at Heorot, waiting for Grendel's arrival. When Grendel attacks, Beowulf engages in a fierce battle with the monster. After a long struggle, Beowulf succeeds in ripping off Grendel's arm, causing the monster to flee. The victory brings great joy and relief to the Danes. Chapter 4, Celebration and Gifts. Hrothgar and his people celebrate Beowulf's triumph with a lavish feast. Hrothgar rewards Beowulf with valuable gifts, and the Geatish warriors are honored and celebrated for their bravery. However, the celebrations are short-lived as a new threat emerges. Chapter 5, Grendel's Mother. Grendel's mother seeks revenge for her son's death and attacks Heorot, killing one of Hrothgar's most trusted advisors. Beowulf, determined to protect the Danes, volunteers to face Grendel's mother in her underwater lair. He dives into the lake and engages in a fierce battle, eventually slaying her with a magical sword. Chapter 6, Return to Geatland. Having defeated Grendel and his mother, Beowulf bids farewell to Hrothgar and returns to Geatland. He is welcomed as a hero, and his deeds and valor are celebrated by his people. Beowulf presents King Hygelac with treasures from his adventures and recounts his heroic exploits. Chapter 7, Reign of Beowulf. After the death of Hygelac, Beowulf becomes the king of the Geats and rules wisely and justly for 50 years. His kingdom prospers, and he leads his warriors in various battles against enemies and monsters. Chapter 8, The Dragon's Wrath. In his old age, Beowulf faces a new threat, a fire-breathing dragon that wreaks havoc on his kingdom. Beowulf, now weakened but still valiant, prepares for his final battle. Despite his declining strength, Beowulf fights bravely against the dragon. Chapter 9, Beowulf's Death and Funeral. During the battle, Beowulf is mortally wounded, but with the help of his loyal warrior Welof, he manages to kill the dragon. Realizing his impending death, Beowulf speaks his final words and passes away. The Geats mourn the loss of their beloved king and prepare a grand funeral pyre to honor his memory. Chapter 10, Epilogue. The poem concludes with an epilogue that reflects on the legacy of Beowulf and his heroic deeds. It praises his strength, courage, and honor, highlighting the importance of Beowulf's legacy, and heroic deeds are celebrated in the epilogue. The narrator reflects on the transient nature of human life and the importance of valiant actions to secure one's place in history. Beowulf is hailed as a symbol of bravery and a model of leadership for future generations. Throughout the poem, several themes emerge. The concept of heroism is central, as Beowulf embodies the qualities of a legendary hero: strength, courage, and loyalty. The poem also explores the contrast between good and evil, with Grendel and his mother representing malevolence and Beowulf symbolizing righteousness and protection. Additionally, Beowulf delves into the idea of fate and the inevitability of death. The characters grapple with their mortality and the uncertainty of the future, but they face their challenges with bravery and honor, understanding that their actions will shape their legacy. The poem also showcases the importance of kinship and loyalty. Beowulf and his warriors demonstrate unwavering loyalty to their leaders, forging strong bonds of brotherhood. Hrothgar, in turn, rewards Beowulf and his men, emphasizing the reciprocal nature of loyalty and honor. Beowulf is not only an epic tale of heroic adventures but also a reflection of the values, culture, and beliefs of the Anglo-Saxon society. It captures the spirit of a bygone era, where warriors sought glory, kings ruled with strength and wisdom, and the forces of good clashed with evil. While a comprehensive summary of each chapter is not possible in this format, this overview highlights the major events and themes that shape the narrative of Beowulf. The poem continues to captivate readers with its timeless portrayal of heroism, loyalty, and the triumph of good over evil. Thanks for watching. To read the full version of the book, click on the link in the description below. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel for similar content.